been a while since you saw a good game on Roblox, and I'm in that train too. I'd rather play Fallout 76 than to play Adopt Me. Roblox has been the free online game I've played since 2012, and I've seen the game change left and right. It was a game that inspired me to do something I thought I couldn't. It made me learn a whole new experience in gaming. My name is NJ, and inspired by Jay Schwartz's tribute to Minecraft, I'm going to use a similar template to his, and explain the roller coaster of events I've personally experienced, starting from when I joined, to where I think the issues cause traffic along the highway to a successful game. It was May of 2012. I was sitting on the floor of my basement, most likely watching Thomas the Tank Engine or something. While I was watching, my sister called an ad for a free online game called ROBLOX, and it looked similar to the LEGO sets I was getting each year. Young NJ found this game bound to be exciting, and a month later I created my first account. For reasons I'm not telling you the name, but I can assure you it is a classic 6-year-old username. And it's been 8 years since I hopped onto my first game, and I can't even remember which game I first played. But looking at the 11 pages of favorite games on the account, my first favorite game was called Lakeside, which consisted of low-poly homes and pools and even functioning cars. It featured everything from living in a god-awful motel, to an actual home, to a giant playground and a Sparky's Burgers. This game felt like a simulation, and to add on, if you really wanted to, you could morph yourself into a dog? What the fuck? I had also apparently been into destruction games because my second favorite game was drive a car into a train. Let that sink in. It was hard for a different game to put my attention to them, as I had been completely entitled to Roblox. And then Christmas came. I never owned a console but the Nintendo DSi and my computer, and they weren't even consoles, they were just electronics. I wasn't expecting to get anything but a Lightning McQueen car that you can sit and drive in, but I got something much better than that. My parents surprised me with an Xbox 360, and the console came with an iconic game we all know and love called Minecraft. Little did Minecraft know that it had all my attention, and I would completely leave playing Roblox. I had already been playing Minecraft since it came out in November of 2011 on my iPod. It was a game I wish I had on the computer, and I'd always be jealous of the YouTubers who had all those cool-looking texture packs and mods, and now I'd have the experience in Minecraft tutorial world in the basement on my very first console. My sister and I did so much in the world we created until I got mad at her for some reason and deleted it. With that, I was the only one in the basement who would hold an Xbox controller, building and renovating villages until my friends came over. I got lonely and eventually I didn't start up the Xbox anymore. Instead, I turned on my computer and booted up to Roblox. Roblox had so much to feature through the years, and it seemed like possibilities were endless. They had things to buy, like their membership called Builders Club, daily ticks every 24 hours from the time you created the account, and while it looked like garbage and needed a lot of work, the game brought the community together. They wanted to be able to enjoy what they were doing, for the site's widely known developers of Roblox to bring out updates and games that the community wanted. And around 2014, that's exactly what they did. The site also needed updating because, let's face it, it started to look like Facebook. With this, Roblox redesigned everything, and the years fulfilled with new content for players, new or old, to build their own games, and not just the same people. Roblox changed character behaviors, and the looks of the interface like the chat, the leaderboard, the text on screen, smoother textures, I could go on, and to this day they're still updating them. While it started losing the LEGO looks, I thought it was starting to look amazing and really cool, but little did I know that I missed seeing the old characteristics. Roblox started a downfall for a majority of its players in 2016. Roblox announced something that would change the game as it started seeing an increase in players. Roblox saw an economic chance in the increase of people joining and videos from popular YouTubers. Tix was an often used currency for those who couldn't or didn't buy Robux, but you could never buy it. Roblox decided to officially remove this currency, and it would change Roblox permanently, and if people wanted their avatar to look better, they would have to use Robux, which you have to pay for. Roblox had basically started their path into becoming a business rather than a game, and this wasn't even the eyeball of the hurricane. In the same year, Roblox had a thriving Twitch channel. One day they decided to do a 24-hour Twitch stream called, well, a 24-hour extra live stream. Admins thought it had ended, but in reality, hundreds of people heard admins bashing the fellow staff and the game community and everything.
room.
It won't take you long to realize that Roblox doesn't give a fuck about our department.
So Roblox.
It's because when the average person goes to Roblox.com, they go ugh and don't come back. It's a horrible looking website.
It's like why is not
I didn't make it.
I didn't make it.
I'm not insulting your work. I'm just telling you that.
It was awful, and they used a lot of words that young kids are not allowed to use. I'm gonna pause you right there, NJ. Editing NJ here. So, I found out that while I was looking for videos during the 2014 Twitch stream, I found out that there was another stream 5 years ago where they screwed up again. So, if we look here, we can see that there was an editing problem or an audio issue where it was nothing but just ear disaster, and it was, oh my god. I didn't watch this myself, but from videos that I've seen that I looked at while researching, it was bad. So here's a clip of it. So that was atrocious. Let's get back to the video. And the stream was just utter chaos, and it would impact the game just like ticket removal. Roblox had only been going downhill for me, and just by the chat of hashtags, I could tell other people were upset too. I'd been playing Roblox for 4 years since, and the game just hadn't been the same for me. The game had been collapsing. I took a break for a year again, and went to playing Minecraft. But this time I had out my computer, so my Xbox 360 days had come to an end. I started to forget about Roblox, a game that I treasure so much. It just didn't feel the same as when I started to play. The only thing I did was watching people do Let's Plays and watch them play games I had played years ago. I'd always look forward to watching Burgo's games. He had his family play all sorts of games, Roblox in particular, and I'd always wanted to get my family to play as well, but they never wanted to. Roblox lacks what other games can do, and they only made updates that people hate, like
Tickets removable.
and the games were so simple that everyone would have a great time. And now characters started to look like humans, and better graphics. It's just like, what the hell. Roblox has no dedicated music except
Drain and tacos
and copyrighted music. So today I only play Roblox if I feel like it. I never feel like making videos or streaming it like popular people do. While Roblox continues to grow, it's never going to gain my attention again the way it did in 2012. I wish I could relive my childhood again by booting up my old computer and playing old Roblox, but unfortunately that's something I can't do. Because like I did, Roblox changed and so did their community. 2020 is now my 8th year I've registered onto Roblox, and it's changed greatly. While Roblox has destroyed themselves in my eyes, it's still got a dedicated place in my heart. My eyes had seen the updates that had shaped the terrible community and whatever the hell these people are, and that awful Cheez-It logo. It just doesn't have a place in my heart that it did when I first played in 2012. So to relive memories, I joined the game that I first made on Roblox in 2012, and there's a lot to uncover from the 6-year-old me that built this, so let's explain everything here. A nice space door into the dream house. Yes, this is a dream house. So here's a couch that I struggled to get around, and here's the TV which I actually think used to work, and it would actually play Roblox News, but now I don't think it actually works at all. Or maybe it just didn't, I don't know. Here's a bed that is 4 times the size of me, which you can't even get on. Behind the couch is a shower, which you cannot even use, which there's no point in it, and there's a lot of empty space behind there, so exposed plumbing, NJ. And up here, which I actually just found out now, is a double story with a blue room, but nothing is in it. Over here is a weapon spawner, which you can no longer grab anything because of new terrain, but a little bit of it spikes out. Here is yellow blocks in the ground. I actually don't remember why I did that, but it's there. Speaker in the ground, which I don't recall ever putting a speaker in. And here's water, which you can swim in now, and I have no idea what this is, but it's there, and I have no idea what it is. I don't recall. There's random holes in the ground I don't remember. What I do remember is this Dunkin' Donuts, and I was obsessed with Dunkin' Donuts in 2012. I couldn't explain to you how much I loved it. here's a menu that you would order stuff from, and I would fakely give it to you, but now I was the only one there, so I'd basically be giving food to myself. A Nyan cat, which I was happy with when it was first built. Now keep in mind that all of this used to be old terrain, so it used to be a lot different. Like, I used a lot of terrain, but you can see that this terrain has deformed everything, like that giant Kirby there and this Nyan cat. I was proud of both of them when I built them, but now it's just devastated by ROBLOX updates. A garage here, which is one of two. This is a garage that you cannot really get into. I don't know why I used different materials, but I did. Water patch behind here, don't recall that. And here's the other garage, which I got inspired from the beach house that I used to go to all the time. And that's basically it. I mean, all of it is just history. And, you know, looking back on this world, I'm glad that Roblox was in my childhood, and I'm glad that I got to experience it until the game became what it is today.